They don't teach this in school. The power of the divine within you, waiting to be unleashed. The truth that you can multiply your strengths, your love, your joy. This sacred truth is your birthright. Trust in it. Embrace it. Let it guide you. But your greatest blocks to abundance are not in your wallet, your job, or even your past. They're in your words. Not the loud ones. Not the ones you scream in traffic or type in frustration. But the soft ones. The casual ones. The words you say without noticing. The ones you repeat in thought, in small conversations, in inner monologues that whisper, "No big deal." But they are a big deal, because words are never just words. Words are keys. They either open the flow or lock the door to it. You may not know it, but lack is a language, and the moment you speak it, your world obeys it. This is not superstition. This is divine law. The subconscious listens. The ethers respond. The supply shifts. Based on what you say and what you mean when you say it. So the real reason many remain stuck, even while they affirm abundance, is because they are still fluent in the language of lack. They pray in one direction, but speak in the other. They declare prosperity, but live in commentary. They affirm money is coming, and then whisper, "I can't afford that." They speak success, but punctuate it with, "just my luck." They don't know. They've chained the door shut with just one sentence. But today, you're going to see it clearly. Today, we name the 7 words that subtly sabotage your supply. And more importantly, you will learn how to replace them. Not with empty affirmations, but with commanding words of flow, of faith, of alignment. Because the door isn't locked by money, it's locked by mouth, and the key has been in your tongue all along. Pause. Breathe. Let this line drop deep. My words make my world. My language builds my life. I no longer speak in lack. Your subconscious just heard you, and it is ready to obey. You've been told to watch your spending. Yet, let us not forget that abundance flows from the divine. Trust in the process. Trust in your own power to multiply what you have. Remember, in the quiet moments, the truth reveals itself. You've been told to track your time. You've been told to be careful with your energy. But has anyone ever told you to guard your vocabulary? Because these next 7 words seem harmless, but they carry frequencies that close doors. They are locks disguised as language. And now we reveal them. 1. Can't. I can't afford it. I can't make it work. I can't catch a break. Every time you say can't, you assign your power to the impossible. You deny the divine within you. The word can't is a wall, but the worst part is, you're the one building it with your tongue. Replace it with, I choose. I allow. I create. 2. Never. I'll never have enough. That never happens for me. Never is a prophecy. And the moment you speak it, you plant it like a seed. A seed that grows thorns, not fruit. The universe takes you at your word. Replace never with, until now. My time is coming. I'm ready to receive. 3. Just. I just want a little. It's just a small raise. The word just shrinks what you deserve. It sends a signal, I'll settle. But divine law doesn't honor the language of shrinking. It honors bold requests made in truth. Replace just with fully, completely, generously. 4. Hopefully. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully things change. Soft. But faith is firm. Hopefully is uncertainty in disguise. It weakens the current. It makes your word a wish, not a wand. Replace hopefully with it is done. I expect good. I walk in assurance. 5. If I get the job. If the money shows up. If is hesitation, and hesitation repels. It is a weak hinge on a divine door. Replace if with when, now, because I know. 6. Hard. It's hard to make money. Life is hard. This word is soaked in struggle. When you call life hard, you make it obey your label. Replace hard with it flows, it aligns, I allow ease. 7. Should. I should have saved more. I should be farther by now. Should is guilt wrapped in grammar. It keeps you stuck in what was, instead of what can be. Replace should with I choose now. I release the past. I act in power. These 7 words are not random. They are echoes of old stories. Stories you didn't even know you were still telling. But now you do. And because you know, you can choose. You can reword. You can rebuild. Because it was never money holding you back. It was always the script, inside your script. Now that we've exposed the old vocabulary of lack, we begin the sacred rewrite. Because words are not just tools, they are templates. And every time you speak, you issue instructions to your life. So now, we'll rebuild your inner speech. We'll replace the weak with the wise, the doubtful with the divine, the hesitant with the holy. When you once said, I can't, you now say, I create with divine power. I am able. All things are available to me. Let the words land. Don't just hear them, feel them. Say them slow. Let Nova breathe between them. Let the pauses bless you. When you once said, that never happens for me, you now say, I am the exception. Good flows to me now. Miracles are normal in my life. Pause. Smile. Let that become your new normal. When you once said, I just need a little, you now say, I welcome overflow. My supply has no ceiling. I am open to more than enough. Say it again. I am open to more than enough. That one sentence changes the way life listens to you. When you once said, hopefully things change, you now say, change begins with me. I speak with certainty. I walk in divine assurance. Feel the difference. That's power, returning to its rightful place. When you once said, if I succeed, you now say, when I succeed. Because I am aligned. Because I am chosen. You have no need to beg. You are not a visitor here. You are a child of law. When you once said, it's hard to make money, you now say, wealth is my birthright. Money finds me through ease. The more I rest in truth, the more I receive. Let that settle in your nervous system. No more stress. No more chase. Just alignment. When you once said, I should be farther, you now say, I am right on divine time. I trust where I am. I bloom in perfect season. This is not about rushing. This is about returning to your true voice. Repeat after me. I no longer curse my life with careless speech. My words build my reality, and I speak only what I wish to live. Again, I speak only what I wish to live. That sentence is your new compass. You've heard the old words. You've chosen new ones. Now it's time to live them. Not just in meditation, but in every transaction, in every whisper, in every casual moment that used to slip by unnoticed. Because the tongue that blesses a bill is the same one that shapes your future. This is where most people fall. They declare truth in the morning, then cancel it by noon. They speak blessing, then follow it with worry. They call for overflow, then speak as if they're drowning. But you are not most people. Let this be your vow. I will no longer speak two languages. I speak only the tongue of truth. I align every word with my new reality. Say it slowly. Again. I speak only the tongue of truth. Because that is what opens the flow. Now, let's walk through daily life. But this time in divine speech. You wake up, you stretch, you feel the day ahead. And instead of saying, "Ugh, I hope today isn't too hard," you say, "Today is divinely ordered. Ease surrounds me. Opportunities meet me with grace." Pause, breathe, smile. That is your new frequency. You check your account. You see a smaller number than you like. Old you might say, "This won't last me the week." New you says, "What I see is temporary. What I believe is eternal." Supply is already on its way. You hand someone $1. Old you might say, "There goes more money." New you says, "This is a seed. What I circulate returns multiplied. I give with joy, and I receive with ease." You're in a store. You want something that feels out of reach. Old you might say, "I wish I could." New you says, "I am aligned with abundance. This or better, by divine right. Nothing good is withheld from me." You see someone thriving. Old you might say, "Must be nice." New you says, "Their success is a preview of mine. What I bless, I attract. Good for them, and soon, good for me." This is how you live in open flow. Not through force, not through obsession, not by chasing, but by speaking as one who knows. Say this with me now. I now close the door to lack. I now open the gates of flow. I speak only what I wish to receive. My words are sacred currency, and I spend them with wisdom. Again, my words are sacred currency. So now, every time your lips begin to move, remember this. You're not just talking. You're telling money where to go. You're telling life what to build. You're telling spirit what you expect. Speak accordingly, and the flow will never fail you again.